Chris, you looking cute today.
Wow, thank you. Thank you. That's what. This is how I wanted to open up. I wanted to just right out the gate. I'm looking cute today. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Anyways, listen up. All right, everybody, welcome to the podcast. This is the Low Expectations podcast because we truly do not have expectations. And you know, we will try to be funny a little bit. And here's the thing: look at us, right? We got Chris. Okay, say hi, Chris.
Hey, that's me. Don't expect much. As the title says, I don't know what else to say. Andrew's a dick. That's all I gotta say. Thank you.
What the fuck did I say?
Andrew. Well, yep, we got Andrew, who is a dick, confirmed.
Correct. Yeah, it's true.
And then we got me, Sim. So yeah, welcome to the podcast. And here's the thing, right? Look at us, three brown boys. We've never been, we've never been about stereotypes. We don't like stereotypes. We're really, and so we've never been about that. And so in trying to keep with that, when we hit when we hit 23, we were like, let's start a podcast because nobody does that. Nobody hits 23 and thinks about starting a podcast.
We're original.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's right.
So anyways, how you guys doing today?
Even though I'm not 23, but yes.
Yeah. No. Look, you're 23 because you're old and crusty and washed up. It happens. Okay, it's all right. It's no problem.
You're right. I'm washed up. I'm
not upset about it. Well, what do you?
Yo, how's that career going?
We can fix this. This career, I'll tell you. Okay, look, I am doing fine. I'm just living my life, becoming a dad slowly, without having an actual child. So this is a process. Everybody's been aware of this since day one. Especially you, Andrew. Actually, you're the one who called me Papa. That's a real fact.
I don't like that.
What the hell is
he
saying?
That happened. But you were there. I don't know. But you were there. That happened.
I don't know what you're saying.
It did happen.
You're spewing bullshit right now.
No, it's real. It's real facts, and you're just jealous. You're just jealous that I'm right, and you can't have any. You have no way to refute this.
Okay. Here's the thing. So here's something we wanted to do. So we wanted to, on the first episode for our listeners, we wanted to introduce ourselves, but with a little twist. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna introduce each of us, but we're gonna have the other two people introduce the third person. So here, why don't we do it? Andrew, here's the thing. Me and you, Andrew, we're gonna introduce Chris. So how would you describe him to our listeners?
A bastard.
Damn.
That's accurate.
That's
on the mix. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Right out the gate.
Oh my god. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna stand by what I said. He kind of cute. Look at him.
Oh.
Look at him.
Wow.
Look at that.
Look, I'll give you the email here. I'll give you the email here, but that's about all you got.
No. This is a wrong. All right. You wait. Just you wait to the.
Go ahead, hit me. What you gonna say?
No. Let's do Sim.
We ain't done yet. We're still on Chris.
What else we gotta say about it?
Also, actually, yeah. If you're just listening to this and not watching the video version, come check out the video and look at Chris's emo hair because he do be having that emo hair.
Okay. Also, Chris is a dude who 100% of the time wears some like shirt that he got from the school. You know what I'm saying? He will not wear another shirt that has not come as a free shirt that the school gave him.
That is true.
That's a lie, and you know that's a lie.
Look what you're wearing right now. What are you wearing right now?
This is bullshit. What you're seeing is a rarity. It never happens.
Every day I see this man. I'm telling you, like at least 90% of the time. The other 10% of the time, he's just wearing no shirt at all. Either he's wearing
Shit. Yeah, you got me. You got me.
It's either he's wearing some hokey shirt or he's just wearing no shirt at all.
That's on me. That is true. Right. But hey, I'm also kind of the same way. Honestly, like 90, not 90, but like 80% of my wardrobe is probably like Virginia Tech shirts. And
what are you wearing right now?
Yeah. That's right. Oop Prosum, baby. Oop Prosum. Represent.
And wait, what are you wearing, Andrew? With that goddamn CMDA? That's a Virginia Tech club right there.
Yeah. Oh, nerd.
Wow.
I still, hey.
Wait,
the difference is.
Call me out.
The difference is I paid for the shirt. You got that shirt for free.
Hey, Andrew, what is What is CMDA, Andrew? Tell the listeners what CMDA is.
It's computational modeling and data analytics.
Computational modeling and data analytics.
little computation.
The funny thing is,
you better drink that water. You sweating too.
Okay, so I guess we got to introduce Andrew now at this point because
go ahead. I mean, you already started. You already started.
Actually, hold on, Chris. How about you guys do me, and then Chris, you and we will introduce Andrew. You know we will.
Okay.
Christ,
okay. All right. Look, so let's go ahead and start off with Simran. Okay. If there's one thing that describes Simran, okay, he just puts space anything on whatever.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
He wears shoes with star like twinkle like he's pretty much twinkle toes.
He'll wear.
Okay.
Okay. He'll wear his shorts as high as possible. Okay. That literally covers nothing at all. He's like, yo, bro, roll those pants up further up. Like, get them right up there. I'm like, dude like, what the hell?
Dollar bill length means nothing to him. He's like, all right, crank it up a little bit.
It doesn't cover anything. You don't like covering anything. You like everyone
Exposed.
just seeing everything.
If you can't see, you gotta see my knees, my kneecaps, maybe a little bit above the kneecaps,
Disgusting.
and behind the knees.
Way above the kneecap.
Way above the kneecaps.
If you wore garters, like if you're at a wedding and they're trying to take the garter off, you don't even need to worry about it. It's not a blind pick. It's clear to see. He's right there. He's like,
shit.
That's right.
Leg out there. That's all I'm saying. That's what it does. He wears a
Hey, listen, my exposed knee game is pretty strong. And I'm right now. Actually, no. Right now, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm not. They're not exposed. I'm wearing sweatpants right now, so you can't tell. But they're covered. But it's a little chilly out today. It's raining here, and hailing, in good old normally sunny LA. But you know, what's new? I'm from Blacksburg. We know this.
This man goes to LA and thinks he's immediately a surfer.
Bro,
dude.
Are you saying 60 degrees is cold right now? Bro, have you
It's not 60.
It's 60.
Like,
bro, get off your phone.
I checked. I was checking the weather. I was checking the weather in LA. I was checking the weather in LA. I was checking the weather in LA.
Let's go ahead and introduce Andrew because this man is always on his phone when you're talking to him.
That's facts.
Stop, dude.
He could invite you over to hang out with him, and he'd be hanging out with his phone the whole time. That's how it happens.
Yes, this man is out here.
It ain't right.
Swipe. Oh my God, what's happened? And that's just what happened. Competition, and that's just what happened. He's there like,
what the fuck are you saying?
Rolling up, and this man. Look, I'm sorry. You just on your phone too, all the time.
It is what it is, bro.
Right here, proof in the pudding, bro. Anyways, you can see right now that he's trying to check himself out. He's like, ooh, let me get a little pose going.
Hey, Andrew, eyes up here, bud. Eyes up here. Camera's up here.
I'm looking at the camera, bro.
What you looking at, bro?
Wait, what am I looking at? Am I looking at the camera now?
Yeah, now you are.
Yeah, and then this is too low.
Now you're the camera. Yes, that's too low.
That's it. All right.
Yep. Eyes up here. There you go.
Eyes up here. All right. Eyes on you.
We should just do like the Brady Bunch and like look at each other. Like I'm looking at Simran for my camera. Just like look at each other and talk.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Because see, here's the thing: if we started the podcast when we were all in the same state, maybe that could have worked. But now, I was actually thinking about that. I was like, what if we set our cameras up with the same kind of like wall behind us? So that it looked like we were all in the same room, and we would just kind of do one of these.
Oh.
Do one of these.
That's sketch. That's sketch to begin.
Okay, fine. Okay, we don't have to do that. That's fine. That's cool. That's cool.
Look,
yeah, it was probably
This week, honestly, has been absolutely insane. I ordered pizza. Okay.
Fuck.
This was the first thing. This happened two or 3 days ago. I ordered pizza. I said, look, give me a little Papa John's. Okay. Give me a little bit of that big cheeseburger. Okay. Because look at me. I eat cheeseburger pizza. It's fine. It's okay to be like me. But
that sounds disgusting.
I ordered pizza. I said, yeah, it is.
Wait, did you say cheeseburger pizza?
Cheeseburger pizza. This man bought cheeseburger pizza.
What is cheeseburger pizza?
It's got beef. It's got pickles. It's got tomatoes. And what's worse, it has burger sauce. What is burger sauce? What is?
What is burger sauce?
I don't know. But let me tell you something. It was pretty good. I ordered the pizza. I said, all right, let me get it in there. I want that.
Tell me how much you ate of it. Tell me.
30. I ate the whole thing, and in the same sitting. I eat like that on a regular basis. I just chow down. I have no limit on eating.
Man, he ate a whole large pizza from Papa John's in one sitting.
Like a personal pan pizza. Like a personal pan pizza. I said, give me that. It's personal.
Okay,
now.
hold on. I'm still hung up on burger sauce because I've had plenty of burgers in my day. Okay, and I've had ketchup on it. I've had barbecue. Hot sauce, A1, whatever. Right. So what is burger
It's a
sauce?
magical sauce. It's pretty much okay. If I can explain it, it's like nacho cheese met anything else you would put on a burger and mixed with it. It sounds disgusting. It's no. Okay, look. If you ever had the same experience where it's like you like ketchup and you like mayonnaise and you mix the two of them and you're like that probably sounds disgusting. It's actually delicious. Burger sauce, same concept. Burger sauce, same concept.
I'm picturing they just they cook the meat, and then they just take all the drippings from it and just all the leftover juices.
That's so much worse. That's so much worse.
And just drench the pizza just in that.
No, it's so much worse. That's disgusting. That's like burger piss. I don't know. That's disgusting.
No.
Papa wouldn't do me like that. Although Papa a little sus though. He's a little sus.
Papa John?
Yeah. He got canceled.
He did get canceled. That's 100% true.
That was a while ago, right? Wasn't that like
that was a couple years
year?
ago. No, that was
a couple years ago.
That was a couple years ago.
What was it? What was it for?
He said something on the on like a conference call with a I think it was. I'm not sure if it was like with the shareholders or whatever, or like the board. I forgot. Papa John.
Yeah. Was it something racist? What did he? Wait, what was it?
It was straight up racist.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like it was with like the company heads or like shareholders. Like it was a big board of people, and he was sitting there on the call or whatever, and just bam, laid it out, racist as hell. It was not great.
Yikes!
Canceled.
Wow.
Canceled. Yeah.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
Are you looking it up, Andrew?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said some.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm looking at. I'm trying to figure out what exactly he said. It just says racist like comment.
Slurs or whatever.
Yeah, racial slurs, something like that. But I'm.
Yeah, I want this quote unquote.
That's Papa. Better ingredients.
Okay, wait.
Shoot.
Papa John's is not sponsored in this episode.
They're not. No, they are not. But listen. So actually, while he's looking that up, Chris, I know you said something here on the talking points about still not knowing how to Dougie.
That's fact.
What is this? What is this about?
He just millies. Right. That's all he does.
I can't. So just a little.
No, wait. We didn't finish. We didn't finish the story of him buying that pizza.
Yeah, let me finish that up first.
Okay.
I ordered this pizza. I said, "Oh, Big Papa, hook me up." And I ordered it. It's gonna show up, no problem. Comes a little bit late. I get a phone call. Hey, pizza's here. Oh, okay, no problem. Just yes. And he's right in front of the like the house. Like I live in a separate apartment, so it would. I was like, all right, just drive forward, no problem. Just come in, deliver the pizza, no big deal. Okay. I said, go ahead and go straight. Take a right. I'm right there. Deliver it there. Okay. And he's like, yeah, I got you, no problem. Understood. Reverse lights come on. And I'm like, no. no, go forward.
You're watching this happen out of your window.
Yeah, and I'm telling him like in real time. I'm like, okay, just don't go that way. Go forward, and you can leave later. Just go forward and stop. I'll meet you outside. I'll get the pizza. No problem.
Okay.
And it's like, oh yeah, I got you. Reverse lights go off. He goes forward, and remember how I said go right? He goes left. He goes straight up into the front yard and starts like.
The thing is,
it's not turning around.
My front yard is like it's like a hill, right? So it's like the driveway is like up here, and then there's a hill. So this dude straight up backs into the front, literally like the front of the house, and he's just on the grass that's like tilted like this, so his car is just sitting like this.
Yeah, and he's sitting there, and the next thing I hear is like, okay, I'm gonna go, and then I hear, I'm like, and he goes, my car's stuck, and I'm like, your car's stuck? Like I thought I was like, he's like, yeah, my car's stuck. Hold on, I'll get the pizza. He gets out of the car and delivers the pizza to me, and I'm like, do you like need help or something? You're stuck in the yard. And he's like, no.
No,
he said okay. No, and I'm like, I think you do. Let me go ahead and help you push.
And then
he was like, no, it'll be okay. And then I go over there and I go to see him like, well, how stuck is it? It can't be that bad, right? He's stuck. He's stuck. And I was like, okay, we're gonna need to put something under the car or anything. So now at this point, I call Andrew. I'm like, Andrew, can I borrow some wood?
Yeah, I'll get a random phone call. I'm just sitting in my room. Andrew, can we borrow some of your wood? I'm like, excuse me?
Wait,
what do you need wood for?
What is he driving? What kind of car is this?
It was like a Jetta.
I don't know.
It was like a Jetta.
Yeah,
it was a Jetta.
Just some sedan.
Yeah, just like
some front wheel drive Jetta. Yeah,
okay.
It was stuck, and I was like, yo, can we get some wood, throw it on the tires, try to do something to get this guy. This poor pizza man has accomplished his mission, but epically failed. He's stuck in the front yard of this place trying to deliver pizza, and I'm like, come on, dude, what's going on?
And then I'm like,
that's commitment. That's yeah. I hope you gave him a hell of a tip.
No, he ruined my front yard. I literally walked out the next day, and it's literally just all messed up. Like the entire yard, just like tire marks of him trying to like his wheels spinning. It's just literally all just like he ruined the entire grass, right? But before this even happens, Chris calls me, right? I come outside and I see this dude, right? And this is like me coming over, like getting over my sickness, right? So I'm like out there, I'm masked up, right? I'm like, all right, look, we'll help you push your car.
Oh, yeah, actually, we're going to talk about you getting COVID here in a second, but...
Look, it just happened, but it is what it is. But basically, we're like, all right, we're going to try to push your car, right? And then he's like, all right, we'll just do this, whatever. So me and Chris get behind the car. We're trying to push. I'm like, we don't have enough people. Like, if we had more people, it would have been possible. But with 2 people, like, and Chris, zero effort, little to zero effort. You know what I'm saying? I was like sitting here pushing, and I'm like, Chris, you're just like, and I'm like, dude,
nope, that's not even
like
fact.
when I pushed it, the vehicle would like actually move, and then Chris, when he pushed it, it like didn't move at all. I'm like, dude, the vehicle
came backwards.
No, I was okay. All right. First off, when you're pushing in the same thing, and I was pushing the same way, that was a combine of both of us.
Oh, bullshit.
Secondly, I was slipping. I was slipping on the ground. The ground was so
slipping
muddy,
on the ground. I was wearing flip flops, bro, and I was pushing more than you.
I know, and I was.
I had zero traction.
I literally made a track. I was like, bro. I said, watch out. I just slipped, and I was trying to get that push. I couldn't do it. I was putting it in there, and here's the thing. We tried it. No good, not with the wood, whatever. And so at that point, we're like, how in the fuck do we get this guy out of the yard? And the dude was like, I'll just call a tow truck, no problem.
But then at that point, when he does that, when he comes up, he like comes up to me, and he's like standing like this close to me. He like gets this close to me. I don't know why. He gets like remarkably like close to me. I'm just like, dude, why are you so close? And his mask was like all the way down. And I'm like, dude, you're like, you didn't need to get this close to like, have a conversation with me. Like, you did not need to get up in my face. But he did. Yeah, and he masked down. And I'm like, dude, like, I was
I'm picturing it like, the soccer players when they get up to the referee's face, he's like up on your nose. He's like, help me push my car, bro.
And the thing is, like, I was sick. So I'm like, dude, like, back off. Like, I don't want to get you sick, and like I don't know why you're masked down right now, but I don't want to get you sick. So it was just ridiculous, right? And we like end up walking away. He's like, don't worry about it. I'll call the freaking tow truck, whatever comes with insurance. I'm like going inside. I'm like telling my dad. I'm like, he's like what's going on? And I'm like, yeah, he messed up the grass. Chris got some pizza though. He was just like.
And the dude, like, after he was like, I'm gonna call a tow truck, and then he calls me again. I'm getting in the house. I'm like, Jesus, what's going on? And he goes like, hey, I made it out. I was like, what did you do? And he's like, I just hit the reverse, and then I was like, he just reversed it back.
He just reversed. So when he reversed, he just made it worse because he just made more tire tracks of like him spinning his tires on the rest of my grass from him getting out. The thing is, I don't even understand where he thought it was a good idea. He saw no driveway, yet decided, all right, I'm going to turn around right here into the grass that's on a hill. On a hill! Like, what was he thinking at night? So the grass is wet. It's literally all wet and mud.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he was thinking. The dude was insane.
Was ridiculous.
He was committed. But he was an idiot.
Also, he was hella tall. I don't know if you noticed. It might be just because I was tall. Short, but that dude was tall.
He was like 6'4". He was a big dude.
That's not
damn, and you guys are not 6'4".
No, we're not.
Nope.
No.
5'6" on a good day. 5'6" on a good day.
5'6" on a good day.
5'6.5". Thank you. I'll put that one out.
Short Kings. Nice.
Kings, yes, sir.
Nice.
What happens? Get blessed with the nothing, but nothing but charisma and just comedic talent and overall good looks. So that's it's okay. Maybe you don't have to be tall. You don't have to be tall.
That's what.
Those were all lies.
That's I was gonna say the only people that say, you know what, maybe I don't have to be tall is just the short people.
Yep. Those were all lies.
You're never gonna hear someone 6 feet or over be like, yeah, you know what, maybe I don't have to be tall. No, because they know where they're at and they're happy with where they're at.
The thing is, like, for me, this was like a long time coming. Because even when I was a kid, I was like the shortest person in my grade, like every year. Like it didn't matter. I was always the shortest, like scrawniest dude ever. And I was just like this, and like I would look up to everybody. Like everybody would be taller than me. And I was like, yup, I'm gonna be short forever. And that was it. But it sucks because both of my siblings are taller than me. Like they're both like hella tall. And like I just got no genes like from height.
But they're older than you, right?
Sure, but they were like my brother was like 6'2", 6'3", like when he was like this 10th grade.
Just wait till you hit puberty and then.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, I was waiting on it. For some reason, I got the beard, but like nothing else came in.
Just wait for your second puberty. I think that's like at 28 or something when you hit that. So.
Yeah, you get an extra. It's a little boost.
I'm waiting on it.
Yeah. You start losing hair though, and like that's
Yo,
nice job. You just yeeted that shit. You said goodbye. Where was that going? Is it a trash can?
There's a recycling bin right there. There's a recycling bin right there.
Did you make it? Did you at least? You didn't say Kobe.
I mean, it hit it. It hit it, but like it hit out. It's gone.
Oh.
I missed.
Okay.
Basically, I mean, it's covered. Like it's hard to make it like You know what I'm saying? You know how your trash can is, where it's like, it's got the thing and it like pushes down. You know what I'm saying, to like actually get stuff in. Yeah. But like if it didn't have enough pressure, it can't go in. That's exactly what happened. It didn't have enough pressure.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
I'm sorry.
Dude, welcome.
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to elementary school. Sims right there.
Yeah, welcome back to third. Hey, I know you are, but what am I? Okay.
There we go.
What's up?
That's a straight up win.
Yeah, beat me. So, Andrew, you're a K-pop super fan? Is that what?
Yeah.
I have literally like listened to zero K-pop. I think the only K-pop I've ever heard. The only K-pop I've ever heard is like in the middle of like a Korean barbecue restaurant. Right? That's like the only time. Chris, you know my music.
That's like the only thing. Actually, yeah. Here, we're gonna talk about this for a second because Andrew only eats Korean barbecue.
Yeah. You know, the last time I went there, was like a month ago. I went 1 month ago. That's the last time I've been to that restaurant.
Every time I've ever visited your house,
you got bad taste. You got bad taste.
And I'm like, oh, Andrew, let's go get lunch. And Chris and I'll be like, Andrew, let's go get lunch. Where do you want to go? He'll be like, Korean barbecue.
Of course I do, because it's good.
Korean barbecue.
Bro,
every time.
Also,
good.
It took us coming to change his mind to get him to Olive Garden. He could never been to Olive Garden before.
He's never been to Olive Garden.
Fuck Olive Garden.
You were missing out.
All your basic ass like restaurants like P.F. Chang's, Olive Garden.
Whoa,
Red Robin.
If I recall this, you said fuck Olive Garden. I saw you simping over the breadsticks. Okay, I don't want to hear anything.
Those breadsticks, that's the only thing that makes the cost of it worth it. The unlimited breadsticks. Everything else, like, not worth.
The soup? You don't like
the soup? The soup wasn't even that good. The soup wasn't even that good. The only good thing the soup is for is like for the breadsticks. If you use the breadsticks on it, that's the only part that's actually good.
You might be the only person I've heard of that goes to Olive Garden and gets soup because they bring out the breadsticks, they bring out the salad for you. You know, it's all pretty good, and then people just order like entrees.
I got an entree.
You know,
I get the soup.
Who gets the soup? Nobody gets soup.
I mean, like, what are you talking about? Everybody gets
with your meal.
You get it with a meal. You get it with your meal.
Yeah, you get the soup. Nah. You don't get the soup, Samar?
No, he got a salad. Last time we went, he got the salad. Last time we went, he got the salad.
I do the breadsticks and the salad, and then I get the entree.
And we do the breadsticks.
Oh,
it's not good. Their salads are pretty good.
And their soups are okay.
They're unbelievable. Nope.
With Italian dressing.
Their salads. I took part of your salad. I took part of your salad last time. It wasn't even that good.
It was pretty good.
It was not even good.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about how we were there and we're we're at like T-minus 3 minutes to getting our check back, to getting our cards back after we paid, and we asked for the breadsticks, another order of breadsticks.
You make me ask for another order, and I'm like,
And then,
dude, I don't want to ask
and
for
then
this.
he gave us. They brought us a full thing of breadsticks, and it was like, what is it, like 8 in it or something like that, or 6 or 8 or whatever it is, and then we asked for a box to go, and he brought us the tiniest little box. It was like he knew. He was like, I know what they're doing, and I'm not going to let them have it.
I'm going to stop them.
I'm gonna stop.
He knew exactly what was going on. He was like, "Yeah, this is gonna happen."
He took it upon himself. It was like, you're getting the breadsticks, and you're also getting the tiniest to-go box we have ever. Here at Olive Garden, we design to-go box, and he brought the tiniest to-go box, but we didn't give up, and that's what I'm proud of us for, because
look,
that was a maneuver. Okay,
exactly.
that was an absolute heist that we executed in Olive Garden. And we pulled it off.
I don't know if I call it a heist. I would say it's more like a frantic panic, because everyone's like, I don't know what to do. And I'm sitting here like, oh, big brain time. Here we go. And I'm just ripping the breadsticks.
You're literally like just breaking them in half and trying to shove them in the box.
It wasn't even. It was me being a lunatic. If anybody had looked at me, they're like, "This dude hasn't eaten for months. He's clearly starving."
Did you even eat those breadsticks? Did you even eat them?
Yes.
We had them the next day. And it was pretty good. They were really good. But the funny part was, after he got all the breadsticks in the box it's one of those like little like snap boxes, so it kept popping open.
Yeah, then it's like, oh, we ain't hiding what happened. It's not a secret.
That dude knew. And then Chris came back and he knew.
Chris did all the hard work, and then he didn't want to carry the box out. He was like, "No, I'm gonna leave it on the table."
Because I knew it wasn't gonna stay. I was like, no. Someone else is getting flagged with this. I already did the risky part. I already was like, all right. I've already committed. Someone else go into there.
Yeah, I think I did it. Did I end up carrying it out? I think I ended up carrying it out.
I don't remember.
Yeah. That's because I remember you doing it, because you had to give it to Andrew when we started taking the Jeep covers off.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yo, how's your Jeep like like the friendly handshake going?
The Jeep is good. Okay. Actually, it's I have to replace the coil pack on it because the thing started shaking. So this was last week. I was going to visit Morgan in Texas, and I was going to fly out of LAX, and it was the day before I'm supposed to, like the night before, like I'm trying to leave the next morning, and the night before I had gone to, I forget where I went to Home Depot because she wanted me to wear goggles to go on the plane, right? Because it's with the mask, like it's safer, right? Whatever. So I got those, and I came out and I started the Jeep up, and the check engine light comes on, and the whole thing just starts shaking, like the entire Jeep. And so I popped the hood, and the engine block is just vibrating, and I don't know why.
That's not Jeep quality, bro.
That's not normal.
Look, normal. Jeeps are built to last. I almost said Ford Tough. That would have been really fun.
Yeah, they're built Ford Tough.
Realize, nope. Like that.
Nope. But so I kind of panicked. I was like, shoot, like I gotta go. And then I ended up having to Uber back home and then bring the Jeep back later. And then I actually ended up taking my bike all the way to the airport, which is like, I'm like an hour-ish away, like hour and a half, but it worked out. So it was good. I parked very illegally in some parking garage that I did pay for, but there were no more spots. So then I just kind of parked in the corner and was like, yeah, let's just hope this is still here when I get back, And
yeah. That'll work.
Yeah.
No problem. I already paid my spot. I mean, look, it works. Come on.
But it all worked out. So I have to replace I ordered the part, so I have to do that probably later today. But other than that,
1 second. I'm hearing a lot of yelling in my background. I'm gonna go check out what that is real fast. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Well, Chris, I guess
he's never coming back. It's me. I've killed people.
we gotta entertain the people. Okay.
Look.
Let's see.
Oh well. Let's see. Let me go ahead and one little tidbit on the whole on the Jeep nonsense.
Okay.
And the bike nonsense. I am interested in the bike thing. Okay, but I'm trying to think of a name, and the only one that's coming up is Bikle, because Bikle shortened is bike. I mean, I don't see. But see,
Bicycle.
likewise, right? Yeah. So like the people you know named Mike, it's actually short for Mycicle, right? So, so, I mean, the logic works. It's sound logic. So
Bicycle.
I'm thinking Mycicle. Yeah. Hey,
Bicycle.
guess what day it is, Mycicle? That's it. I hope you know. If you know
Oh
somebody named
wow.
Mike, if you know somebody named Mike, call them Bicycle. They will probably hate you forever.
I'm gonna have to try that. I don't know. I don't think I actually know a lot of. I feel like that's a common name, but I don't think I know anybody.
Dude, I know
with...
3 mics. I work with 3 mics. It's just Mike. And I'm like, oh my god. One of you guys is gonna be Mycicle. I'm sorry. One of you is Mycicle. One of you is Michael, and the other one is Mike. And the one that I like the most is gonna be Mike. The one that I hate the most is Mycicle.
Mycicle.
Hey, Mycicle, and they're gonna be like, I swear to God, it's time to fight.
Oh man! Wow, Mycicle.
Yo,
yeah.
I hope your boy's okay. He's sitting there like an empty chair right now, and I'm hearing screaming outside. I'm hearing I'm a little concerned. Not really. I think he's okay, but don't know what's going on. Don't know.
Is he getting yelled at? Is he in trouble?
I think he might be. I don't know. Anyways, he'll be okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Look, I'm gonna say something. It never gets old. It actually does get old really, really fast. Coming home to his dogs barking on a nonstop basis, because I'm like, come on, dude. I like the dog. I'm like, come on, let me pet the doggy. Let me pet the dog.
Yeah.
No go.
Isn't one of his dogs blind?
Yes, and not only is he blind, he probably has dementia, and he's probably deaf, and he's probably a mute. I wish he was a mute, because he should stop barking at me every single time. I wish he was a mute. And he's like 1,400 years old. So, I don't know what else to say. I think they're all waiting for him to kick the doggy bucket. But look, I love that dog. I said, look, come on, let me pet the dog. Hates me. He hates me. I don't know what it is. Maybe he just senses that I'm an asshole, and I'm like, well,
yeah.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Well, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong. Yeah.
No, that's no cap, as the hip kids would say. No cap. No cap.
Okay, boomer. No cap. No cap.
All right, I think this whole time. Go ahead.
No, go. What's up?
I was gonna say this whole time. I feel like there might be like an image of me being somewhat cool. No. And in fact, if that wasn't the image, then good. You guys were ahead of the game, because that is just not true.
Yeah, I don't think anybody thought that ever.
Thank you.
And I've known you. I've known you now for what? 4 years, 4.5. Yeah, 4.5-ish years. Yeah, and
we're old.
Yeah, but you've never been cool, Chris. That's the thing.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I was increasingly cool the earlier you had met. When you first met me, dude, I was the coolest dude in the block. I had the hair that looked like that, right? And then I had I had the moves that looked like that, right? And then I had the, it was.
Yeah, you would dab all the time. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Remember dabbing? Remember? Yeah, you had the haircut that said. You had the Justin Bieber haircut in 2016. You had it like 5 years after it was cool. No, probably like 7 years after it was cool.
I also dabbed for that long too. For that whole period of time where I thought, what it might be. I thought I was like, oh, I was doing it unironically. I wasn't like, like, oh, yo, look at my dad. I wasn't doing that. I was just being a goober, which is pretty normal for what it is. But
wow,
speaking of goober. Yeah, I would say RSRA, our supervisor RA, whatever we're gonna call it. Okay, She was the bomb. And she always called people goobers. Yeah, that's like our origin story, actually. By the way, like Sim and I were both RAs, and we became RAs at the same time, both in the same degree, doing the same stuff pretty much, and it was like what actually started everything was a bowl of macaroni and cheese. So,
you want to tell the story? Yeah.
No, you got it. Because I've already told a story.
Well, here, go ahead and tell it because I feel like you're better at telling it. Tell it from your perspective.
Forgot. You're lying and you forgot. That's what.
No, I remember this story. This was at the first. This was like so. This was in the spring of 2016, and right, yeah, spring of 2016, and we had just been hired as RAs, and we were they had this little like not like not a convention,
A
like
summit. They called it
like a summit, like a little seminar summit thing. Yeah, where all the new hires and all the RAs get to come in, and you get to meet your staff, like your RA staff for the next year, and like your supervisors, and they do this big like little welcome thing, and it's like in a big auditorium place, and take the story from here because I remember it. I definitely remember. I didn't forget. I didn't forget.
All right, so here's how it works, right? So it's break time. We're all going out. We're all talking, mingling, whatever. And I had eaten a pretty decent lunch beforehand. I think most people had because they didn't know what to expect out of the summit. But anyways, we're going to the cafe. It's like right there, and I'm looking at the food. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll get something. Maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't really feel like spending the cash. And then Simran's like ravenous or whatever. He's like, I gotta get me something. So he goes in and just grabs it. He grabs a bowl and he's like, oh, that mac and cheese looks good. And it does. And by the way, the mac and cheese there was fantastic. And I was like, I didn't know it beforehand. I'd never eaten at that specific cafe. And so he had gone and grabbed a bowl. He's like, yo, and no one else had grabbed any food. So he looked like a fat ass. He was in there like with this big heaping bowl of mac and cheese. And I'm like,
it was so good.
It was worth the size. Afterwards, I know that's the smallest quantity of the mac and cheese you could eat because it's really that good. And so I was telling Sim, I was like, oh, you're gonna eat that whole thing like in the thing. He's like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat it in the cafe or we're gonna eat it back when we meet up or whatever. And he's like, I don't want to be the only one eating in the summit. Can you like get like, yo, do you mind like getting one too? And I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, I wasn't even that hungry. And I'm like, I don't even know this guy. Like it'll be maybe I'll just be nice. Like let's get the mac and cheese.
I don't think here's the funny part. I don't even think we knew that we were on the same staff at that point because you all come into this big room and they sit you down and you can kind of sit wherever. And I just sat next to Chris and I didn't know obviously who he was at the time or that we were going to be on the same staff because you actually find out after the fact, like who you're going to be with and everything. So I didn't know him really. But we had kind of been making small talk during like before the summit and like during the break. So yeah, go ahead.
So that was pretty much it. Like I didn't know this dude, and it was just chilling. Like, yo, do you play soccer? And I'm like, I dabble. That was a lie. That was a flat out lie. Sometimes I was just trying to keep the conversation going. He was like, oh, I dabble. I'll play a little bit of soccer. I suck at soccer, and I was like,
I forgot that. I do remember you telling me you played soccer, and you do not play soccer to this day.
I don't think I've ever played soccer more than 5 minutes without getting like, I was sitting there like an old man. Heaving, trying to figure out like, oh god, I was not meant to run. And so that was at that point I was like, all right, well, I don't know this guy. I'll be nice. I'll get the mac and cheese too, and we'll just eat it. And together, the power of numbers, you can sit there and just eat mac and cheese and not look like an idiot. So welcome back, buddy. How'd it go?
This is back.
You in trouble?
How'd it go? No. It's just extended family that came over to visit, but
okay.
To say hello.
Yeah, they do yell. I actually
you heard that yelling? Dude, that was
no, like when last time, like I think it was for Easter or something like that. You had family over, and then your mom was talking to your extended family. I don't know who it was, but they were yelling, and I was like, oh my god, they're fighting. I said, Andrew, help me out. What happened?
I was like, I literally talked to my mom. I was like, yo, Chris said you were fighting with someone, like out at the door, and she's like, no, that was just your aunt, and me and her were just talking, and I was like, oh.
They were just talking. Yeah, they're like, oh, just talking. I thought they were ready to whip their throats out and kill each other on the spot. I was like,
they can just
wow.
Look,
wow.
These people get loud. These people can get loud.
They do.
Dang.
So.
But wait, so Andrew, we were telling the story. Chris is telling the story of how.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, you did? Okay, all right. Go ahead, Chris. Where were we? So.
Also, wait, before you continue, I heard you talking trash about my dog, asshole.
Wait, how'd you hear that?
You don't talk trash about my dogs, bro.
Your dog. Okay, look. So I put it exclusively. Do you want to read what I wrote for you on your about your dog? You want to give us a little gander and explain
Yeah,
what I wrote?
you wrote down both of my dogs' combined single brain cell are functioning at max capacity to avoid shitting and goddamn house.
Shitting in the goddamn house.
In the goddamn house. It's not God, it's GOT. The goddamn house. Goddamn house.
Goddamn house. It's true. It's true. I think they're both teamwork trying their best because your dog. I hate to say it, but your dogs are a little stupid. My dog.
Yeah.
Your dog's
Dude, you
stupid.
just hate dogs.
Chris's dog is stupid. Chris has a little rat dog. What kind of dog is it?
A weenie.
Yeah.
It's a
wiener
yeah.
dog. It's a wiener dog.
Chewini.
A fucking wiener dog, bro.
Yep.
That's
And
funny.
the homie barks. Okay, the homie barks at everything, at everybody, and doesn't stop. He could have met you before. You could have given him. He could have eaten food out of your own hand, and he still bark at you the next day for no reason. For no reason.
He has anxiety. He has anxiety. He's allowed to do that. He's
small.
Doggy.
He's scared of everything, bro.
Yeah.
Imagine being
doggy.
like an ant in like our world. That's exactly what he's.
But that's the thing. It's not just a bark because he's a little rat dog. It's like a little yip, and it's painful. It's painful
A
to
hip
hear.
that will chill you to your bones. He is
It does.
masterful execution. He just right in and boom, and now you're like, oh shoot, this dog means business, and I think he's gonna kill me. And I'm like, yeah, maybe he will.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you something. I was surprised, to say the least. I was at work last week or so. I don't know, 2 weeks ago, three weeks ago. I was at work.
Yeah, you haven't even finished the original story.
Yeah, we didn't
And
finish
you
the
keep
story.
going like
Which one? I thought we were done.
The what? The mac and cheese one.
mac and cheese, bro.
Oh, that was pretty much done. But all we did was we ate the mac and cheese in there and sat there with the empty cups like idiots, and that was great. That was the start. That was the start of everything at that point.
Chris, Chris getting mac and cheese because I had mac and cheese and I didn't want to feel like the only one that had a big ass bowl of mac and cheese and feel out of place was just our version of girls going to the bathroom together. That's all that was.
Yeah. Guys eating mac and cheese in a meeting together. That's how it is.
That's it. Every time girls would be like, "Yeah, will you go to the bathroom?" That's all that was.
Yeah, and it was later in that year or the next academic year that I ended up meeting Andrew. It all ties in together. And honestly,
it wasn't even that much later. It was like 2 weeks. It was like a week later, 2 weeks later.
No,
because it was after training.
This is in the spring.
Wait. Oh, true. Sorry.
Yeah.
So it'd be the following
summit.
fall. It was like the following fall.
Yeah.
Because that's when I.
Yeah, it was like a few months later. Yeah.
Because that's when I came to school.
Yeah. So that was when he met Andrew, and honestly, his life has just been downhill from there because.
That's facts. Mine too.
Yeah, Andrew. I don't
man.
know. I don't know how many times I had to deal with you on a regular basis about turning your music down. Yeah, you would literally blast music. The loudest dude on the whole hall.
It'd be trash 90% of the time. I was like playing "Look at Me" like "Fuck on Me" like 90% of the time and just blasting it.
Yeah, he was playing X, blasting old X down the hallway, and everybody's looking at him like I think he's a psychopath. Yeah. And the guy next to him was like always coming to me like 10 or 11 o'clock, and he was like, hey, can you like tell him to quiet down his quiet hours? And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go over there, and I'll try my best to be real delicate about it because I didn't really mind. I was up late anyways, so I was like, hey, yo, guys, turn down that volume or else whatever, right? Because I wasn't kind of already that would like throw the word CR out a whole lot or just straight up like try to like pressure people like, oh, I'm gonna report you.
What's a CR? For the people that don't know?
Yeah. It's pretty much just it's the reporting system that they would use and would like basically. I actually don't remember what CR stands for anymore, but
conduct referral. It's conduct referral.
Conduct referral, yeah. Conduct referral, yeah. So when it was documentation like, oh, okay, you broke the rules. Here it is, boom, and then they would review your breaking of the rules, and then you'd get punished based on whatever the result was by the system. So that was a CR, and so I never threw it around because people already knew what CRs were before I even said it. So if I said CR, they'd be like, oh shoot, he's that kind of RA that'll get people. So I never really used it unless I had
It's like
to.
the connotation that goes with it.
Yeah, but on the contrary, when Andrew ended up becoming an RA, this dude was like, I'm gonna CR you for everything. You do something, I'm gonna knock you down.
My residents would be like, they just like make noise like at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'd be like, look, you want to go down today? Like you want today to be your last day at this university?
He's like, I will end your academic career.
Today,
like,
that's it. You better pack up your room right now, cause that's it. It's over.
Andrew was a narc. Wow.
I was not.
Yes,
I was not. I probably wrote like in my entire time being an RA, like actual content referrals, maybe like 5 times, and it was because of situations I couldn't avoid. No, I'm telling you, it was a very low number because I only remember writing it because like a lot of the times, like when it'd be with another RA, right? Because most of the times it'd be with another RA. Most of the time they would write the CR. Like I would never write it because like I never wanted to write.
Yeah, but you were also the kind of person that would look for stuff.
No, I would not. Like, that's bullshit. That's bull. What do you mean? You were never an RA with me. You were never RA with me. No, it's because look.
You
Chris.
smell that? I think I smell something. And I'm like,
no,
that's not.
You ain't look. We have never written a CR together. That's facts. We have never written a CR
That's
together.
because of me. I was always being like, all right, no, that was nothing. And you're like, I don't know.
Look,
I think that is something.
Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure I remember Chris telling me how Andrew on duty would walk around and like be putting his ear up to people's doors.
No, I would not. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
Yup.
You roll like a detective, like, hey, like Inspector Gadget. All right, go to the peephole, get your little thing out, be like, yup, where's it? Where's he at? Where's the alcohol, boys? Where's the alcohol?
That's bullshit. Okay.
Just to
go back.
That was a clean paper towel grab. That was like came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You had that on hand.
Hey, yo, I'm scrapped. Hey, it's no November, okay? You can't claim anything. You can't.
Yo, what is that even sitting on? What is that even sitting on? What is that?
It's on a TV tray. It's a TV tray.
You got your TV tray right up next to you? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's like coffee and stuff on it. So.
Just to go back to that song I would blast all the time freshman year, I just want to give you some of the lyrics to go with it to like give you kind of a perspective. The song starts off with A. I'm like, bitch, who is your man's? A. Can't keep my dick in my pants. A. My bitch don't love me no more. A. She kicked me out. I'm like, bro. And then it says, damn, son, where'd you find this? Where'd you find this?
Dude, some rap lyrics, I swear, they sound so dumb when they're not actually being like rapped.
That's the thing, though. That's old X. Like that. Like
that's old X.
Like,
it was literally screaming.
It's like, and X was like, they were like, oh my god, is at midnight, all these songs or whatever that people really liked by him, the newer ones before he died. Everyone's like, oh my god, he's a musical genius. And I'm like, I don't know. If you saw his older stuff, you'd be like, this dude is on cocaine, meth, heroin, doesn't matter.
It was ridiculous.
He just writes about it. He sings about it.
I used to listen to him all the time, like especially when like let me see, when did.
It was insane. It wasn't worth it. I'll tell you that right
now. I remember it was like freshman year, but I'm not trying to remember which album it was that I was like really.
Andrew went from X to you're big on Lil Pump too, and then there's just sad boy music.
Lil Pump. I hate Lil Pump. No one likes Lil Pump.
No, you know who he does? He likes Lil Xan. He's a Lil
Xan. Okay.
I mean, it was like the one song, right? It was like I forgot.
You can really taste the rainbow.
Taste the rainbow. You can taste the rainbow. What? Yeah, that's what it was saying.
It's so bad. It's not. Good.
Yeah. Okay. So just to go back, when 17 came out, the album by X, I listened to that all the time. Literally, I'd blast it in the showers, and then what's his name would keep coming to tell you that I was like being really loud because his room was right next to the like bathroom, and then like I'd always be blasting like those songs at full volume at like 2 o'clock in the morning, because like I like sleep so late and wake up at like 4 p.m. and then so I would just like always like take a shower late at night, and I just like be blasting music while everyone's dead asleep.
Yeah, that was not good. It'd be so late and I'd get woken up. I'm just sleeping.
You know what that reminds me of? So
What?
another person that lived on a hall had like, I don't know if Simran, if we ever told you the story. Like basically, it was a co-ed hall, like back there, like Fourth East or whatever. And
Hmm.
there was a girl who like lived down our hall, and then one night she was like sitting by the bathroom, and
Oh
Chris's
no.
face, Chris's face. She was like sitting there, and then we're like, oh, like, hey, what's going on? Like, why are you sitting here, right?
This is in the
And
dorms.
yeah, this
This
was
is
in
in
the
the
dorms. This
dorms.
was like so we'd like gotten out like because my room was right next to Chris's. Like we'd gone
Yeah.
out and we were talking to her, and then so she was like talking about some dude or whatever, and then like all of a sudden like I'm hearing the shower running, right? And then I hear like a big bang, right, that comes from the showers. And then next thing I know, I'm like looking in the bathroom because I'd heard the bang, right? And like this dude full like so the shape of the bathroom is kind of like an L,
Okay.
more like a T actually, like this way T. So like you come
Okay.
in, right? You got the showers this way, and then like on the like back here are the toilets, and then the urinal. And this guy straight up comes out butt naked. His ass is shaking, and he's like walking towards the urinal to like go take a piss, and he's butt ass naked in the middle of the bathroom. And I had like looked in there just because I heard the noise, right? And next thing I know, the dude just comes out in public view, and then like I don't know what he was on. He must have been drunk as hell. Like he must have been fucked up, right? But he walked and took a piss. I'm like, yo, yo, Chris, you
Just in
see
the
this?
hallway.
No, in the back, like he was just out in
In
the
the
bathroom.
bathroom.
Oh.
He was just in the bathroom, butt ass naked, in the community
Yeah.
Oh
bathroom.
no.
Like anybody could have. The door was like wide open, right?
Wide
It
open.
was wide
Yeah.
open. Anyone who's walking by could just look in and see him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember him telling me that. I'm like, "What are you talking?" I went in there to go check. I'm like, "Where did he go?" Because the dude
The
vanished.
dude vanished, and
I
then
didn't see
the
this dude.
shower was still on this whole time, right? So another resident had gone in there and then realized that he
Hmm.
had broken the shower like head. He'd taken it off. I don't know how. I don't even know how it was possible. But
What?
he had like taken the shower head off, and it was like laying on the ground. So water was just spraying everywhere. Like it was ridiculous. I don't even know.
Like the
I
quick eject.
Was it the quick eject?
Yeah, like you just
The
pop it.
little.
It's really quick. It's just
Okay, I didn't
bam.
know that, but the dude had taken it off somehow, and then like gotten out of the shower, butt naked, still wet, and went to go take a piss. And then like he had then walked down the hall, like I remember he was like walking down the hall with a towel. I think he like actually ended up getting a towel after he'd done his like whole piss break. Um, but he had refused to
It's like,
go.
oh, I should probably cover up. This is too
And
far.
then I think I remember him
Yeah.
saying something like, "Oh, I should probably like," because I think he was trying to talk to us, and then she was like trying to pull him to the room, and then I was like,
Wait,
he was,
was that his girlfriend?
I don't think they were like, I don't know if they were a thing. I think it was just like
Okay.
I think it was just like a one night. I don't know. But basically, it was just like it was really weird because we'd never seen the dude, and then he was just in
Yeah.
our community bathroom like butt ass naked, and then like he was trying to talk to us, and then she was like trying to pull him, and he was like, listen guys, I gotta go, she doesn't seem very happy. And I'm like, oh yep she don't. And then he just left.
Nope.
And then
She don't.
no, it was just bad.
She don't. It was absolutely insane. And that's not the craziest story we have either. I don't know, Sim, you remember the one with the pro the so
What?
heretofore called Whipper Blazer.
Oh, yup.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah. Run us to that one.
Hold on.
Run us to
I
that
still
one.
can't get over it. This dude. Hold on. He leaves his girl sitting outside the bathroom. He goes in to take a shower.
Yep.
Destroys the shower head.
Destroys the shower. Leaves the shower on.
Basically floods the bathroom.
Yes. Yeah. The bathroom's like basically
Steps
flooded.
out, and then just pisses.
And then just
butt
pisses.
naked.
I don't even think he flushes. I don't even think he flushes the urinal. I think he just pisses. And then like.
That's got to be.
Walks
There's
out.
there's got to be some law, right? That he's broke at least one. Like,
Yeah, me seeing his butt ass naked. That should be a little.
Man broke that poor man's heart. That's all
I
I
was
gotta say.
look.
He's like,
It was like late, right? And I was just like, just I was like gonna go. I don't remember. I don't remember if I was trying to go to the bathroom or if I was just looking in for because I heard the noise or whatever the case was. Because I remember hearing the noise and I remember looking in, but I don't remember why I was like over there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
cause like the way the hallway works is like they were next to the room, and I guess I was just kind of like in a circle, I guess, with like everybody else, but I was on the edge of the circle where you could see into the bathroom. And then that was just when I saw it, and I was just. And
Wow.
I think I remember telling her, and then she got upset. She was like visibly upset because like she realized what was going on. I think she realized
Yeah.
how fucked up he was. So like she was just like not happy. I felt bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did not want to see that, for sure.
I do not miss that about college. Like just those types of things. Wow. Yeah. Good times.
I don't either.
But
Not
okay,
really.
so the whipper blader. Yeah, that was a night. So actually, this is a night that was it our first year as right, our first year as RAs, and Chris and I were on duty together that night, and what that just means is we just had to walk around, every few hours and just make sure everything was cool in the community in the dorms. And I think was it the last one of the was it at like midnight, right? The last set of rounds.
It was very late. It's probably the last one. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're walking around, and we I think we were in my dorm, I think, and we were on my floor, and we had like gone down to the end of the hallway, like to the lounge area, and I think we heard like a commotion outside, and we heard people kind of yelling, and so we looked out the window, and then we didn't see anything at first, and we hear just like a crack, just like whoosh, like a whip cracking, and then I don't know what we thought, because that's not something you just hear, like
it's a casual
like
yeah like that's no problem. Kids are probably just out partying. What the a whip?
Yeah, and I don't even know, because what did we do? Did we go outside at first? What did we do?
Actually, here's a critical detail that I've just remembered. It just came out here. You and I were not on duty. We were actually hanging out with the RAs on duty. We were trying to play guitar. We were trying to have a good time. We were trying to chill out in one of the lounges.
You're right.
And we're like, what's that popping noise? And then the RAs on duty were like, oh, maybe let's go check it out. And both of them were girls, and not saying anything about them, but honestly, none of them were the confrontational type that would get mixed up in that kind of nonsense. But one of them straight went right for it. Balls to the walls. I wouldn't have done it, but she went right down. She said, all right, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Straight to the dude outside out there with his whip, which, by the way, he was on rollerblades. Man was on rollerblades going around the quad with rollerblades on, full speed, and cracking that 10, 12-foot bullwhip drunk. It had to be drunk.
Yeah. He was definitely drunk.
He was on something, and it was, I think he was smoking something too.
I think he was smoking. He was definitely smoking.
Yeah, he was ambidextrous. This man was ready to go and just rolling and tripping every like seventh pace. He was trying his best to not screw up so bad, but he was just cracking around. Everybody's looking around. I'm like, oh my god, this dude's actually kill somebody, like something like that. And
he's got this whip. Yeah, and he's on rollerblades, and hence the name Whipperblader. And the scariest part was he's just doing laps around, and nobody can stop him because he's got a whip, and nobody wants that.
And like, so she walks up, and she's like, we're like, hey, are you okay? Like, while he's blazing past with a whip in his hand, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe. I was like, great job. And then it didn't work. I should say that it even for all the valiant effort, it didn't work. We had to call the police. And that was
he actually because we called the cops and because no one knew what to do, and either he was going to hurt somebody or hurt himself, right? So we really didn't have a better choice, and I think he actually ended up like speeding off like downtown, and like he went in that direction because the cops had to chase him.
No, he had two buddies.
Oh, his buddy. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right.
One of them booked it and just straight up left. The other one, when the cops had arrived, this guy had fallen over. The whipperblader had fallen over on the ground. The other buddy was a comrade. Literally lifted him up and ran him into the next dorm.
Army carried him.
Yeah. It saved his life pretty much. At that point, I mean, that dude was gonna get in trouble for sure. But I don't know if they ended up looking to like, they would go searching for him. They ran after him. They chased him. They didn't get to him. They're like,
Did I ever
Normal
tell you
day.
guys? Ever tell you guys about the story about how like it was like my first situation as an RA and like I was on duty alone, and I had to like call the cops because some dude like had gone into somebody else's room and like slept in there like after a game or something like that. Like in the middle of the night, they just like walked into their dorm room and like there was just a dude sleeping in their bed like under their covers and everything. Did I ever tell you that?
No, I
No.
don't remember
No.
that.
So okay, and then okay, it makes it so much worse. So basically, I got a call from like a resident, and he's like, "Yo, I'm on like this floor or whatever, and like someone has passed out in like somebody else's bed, cause like you know how it's suite style, so like everyone kind of like leaves their doors open. So,
Yeah.
I guess this person just left their door open, and I think this person had like lived in the building like the year before, so they had
Mhm.
like thought it was their room, but like I think it's because they were like so fucked up, they like thought it was their home. So like they'd like gone to like sleep, right? Because he thought
Okay.
he thought it was his room. And then so we had to call the cops because he was like refusing to get out of the bed for some reason. Like like they're trying to wake him up and he would refuse to wake up. So, like I was scared because like like this is my first time as an RA. Like like how do you deal with a situation like some dude just sleeping in another person's bed isn't waking up, right? So I ended up like calling the supervisor, and they're like, "Oh, you have to call the police or whatever to like get them to like be removed." So I call the cops, right? So the cop comes up. We're all standing in the hallway, right, waiting for the cops to come. And then the cop comes in. He's like, "Oh, like who called or whatever." So some along the lines of like who called, right? And I like raise my hand, right? But I'm wearing my like RA badge. And then like he's like, "All right, let's go talk down the hall." And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, like let's go talk." Like, I don't know. I guess he's got some questions. So we're going down the hall. Like halfway down the hall, he's like, "All right, stop there." I'm like, "Okay." Like, all right. So I turn around. I look at him. He's like, "You're the RA, aren't you?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then he's like, "Oh, I thought you were the person we got a call about." And he's like, I was about to take you in." I'm like, "Oh my god."
You might get arrested.
I was about to get arrested. I was like, "Yo, like, what did I do? Like, what do you like? Why does this guy gotta talk to me, right?" I was like so
Yeah.
What an L,
confused.
bro. What an
And then
L.
and then like
Wow.
I'm like, no, like I don't, like I'm just the RA, right? And he's like, oh, where's the guy then? And then I like pointed like towards like the suite or whatever where he was like sleeping, and then like he
Mhm.
goes in with him. He goes in, comes back out. The guy's with him, right? He takes him outside to talk to him, and then next thing I know, the cop car's gone, and he's gone too. Like they didn't even stay around. He just straight up arrested him and threw him in the back, and he was gone. It was
Yo,
ridiculous.
honestly, campus police is sometimes like straight up ninjas. Like they're the Ambu Black Ops. They
They
will
they do
roll up there.
disappear.
Yeah.
They will roll up and they
Yeah,
will disappear as fast as they showed
Yeah.
up.
yeah. I don't know how they do it. And they're like, all right, we're gonna roll up. Okay, no problem. Bust in there. All right, let me get the names. Boom. And I look, and they're like, all right, I'll be right back. And they never come
And
back.
they never come
That's
back.
it.
They never come back.
No.
They're gone.
Just like
And
Chris's
it's
dad.
Andrew almost got Andrew got him. He's like, he was mid drink.
I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Bring that ties in the whole bastard claim right at the beginning. Oh yeah,
Dude, I
Oh,
forgot I
yeah.
said
yeah.
that.
Nice,
I forgot.
nice little.
I forgot.
You've come full
Nice little
circle.
loop.
I
Full
forgot.
circle.
I forgot I called you a bastard.
No, he ain't.
I'm so sorry.
He ain't never coming back. No, it's
Jesus
okay. It's what
Christ.
happens. I'm used to it at this point. Honestly, it's what's worse, right? Being called a bastard or no dad. Oh no! Actually, I would say I would look. I actually okay. So for being a bastard child and not having a dad, I'd say it's a win-win scenario. You can do whatever you want. You only have one parent. You have to really like sell an
Wait.
idea to.
Wait, are
It's
you
pretty
a
easy.
bastard? Are you a bastard child?
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Oh
that
yeah,
again?
I'm a bastard. I'm a ugly bastard. So a bastard child is
Isn't
somebody
that-
who's born out of wedlock.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, are you? You
Yeah.
are.
Yeah, my mom and dad never got married. So
Oh, really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so I'm a bastard child. I'm straight out the gate. Boy, man was born a bastard.
Yeah, every time
It's alright.
he pisses me off, I just call him a bastard.
Yeah. It's part of my
Does
identity.
that-
It's like
I feel
What
like you can't attack him by calling him that if that's what he is.
yeah. It's like
I
calling
mean,
me short. Like, okay.
These are just
tell us
facts.
something we don't know.
These are just facts.
Like, all right, I
Dang.
learned that one early. And I didn't know what the legit meaning of a bastard child was until quite a while, and then I was like, oh wow, that's what that word. And I'd always heard it as as a derogatory, like, oh you bastard, and I'm like, wow, that's a rough word. And I look up into it, and then boom, That's me.
It's
And I'm
me.
like, oh,
It's
Oh,
me.
oh, it's me. Jesus
I'm,
Christ.
that's me. I'm a bastard. Wow.
I guess, yeah, that's okay. I'll
Guess
take
that's
it.
what I
I'll
am.
take it. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, here's something I want to talk about. The most because we kind of had this written down. Talk about the most BS thing, the most bullshit thing that happened to you this week. So
Yes.
here's what I want to talk about. Ready? So last night, I just got done playing soccer, right? And I was coming home. I was gonna get dinner, and Morgan and I were gonna hop on like a Zoom call, right, to do like a date night, whatever, right? Yeah. No,
Jesus
none of that.
Christ, Chris.
None of that. No.
You do that on Zoom?
Virtually, okay.
You do
it's
that on
virtual,
Zoom?
Okay, it's COVID safe. It's COVID safe. Okay,
Yep.
there are methods.
Messed up.
No. Listen.
He's lying. He's lying.
So we're gonna do a Zoom date and like watch Netflix or something, like Netflix party, whatever, right? And then, but here's the thing. So as you guys know, right, Morgan has recently fallen in love with Taco Bell, and boy, oh boy, does that make me fall in love with her even more.
That was
because
recent? I thought she used to like Taco Bell.
She used to hate it.
I thought she-
like back.
I thought she
liked
was
it.
Like indifferent to Taco Bell. I thought she put it
Yeah.
up with it for you. Honestly,
She never liked it. Here's the thing: she never had it before, but then I got her to try it once, and she like went and like ordered like the most basic. I forget. She ordered like a quesadilla or
Right.
something, and like you don't order a quesadilla. Like yeah, Taco Bell maybe
No.
qualifies as Mexican food, but you go in there and you got to get the hot volcano chalupa grande stacker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Nobody
you gotta
goes
get that
there.
crunch wrap
The
cream.
double
You gotta get a little
XL.
bit of that double.
Double
Yeah,
XL.
15 layer burrito.
Yeah, exactly. You don't go in and just get a quesadilla. And so she never really liked it, right? And then I don't know when it was, but it was probably a few months ago, I think, that where I kind of got her to try it some more and like a couple of times, and now she loves it, right? Like to the point where she eats it more than I do, and I love Taco. Look, ready? Look at this. I got some right here. There we go. Hot sauce. Which also that was part of the tragedy because I ordered my Taco Bell last night and I asked for a bunch of fire and a bunch of hot because you gotta mix the two. Cause I think that's for me.
Which one's the hottest one again? I forgot what it's called.
The fire.
It's called Fire?
Well, they have the Diablo.
Yeah, it was Diablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the Diablo. The Diablo I never really thought that was hotter than the fire. It was just a different kind of spice, I thought.
Oh, I thought it was hot.
I know.
But that's just me.
I don't know. But I didn't get any fire. They gave me a bunch of mild instead, which look at me. I'm Indian.
Have you seen this man?
I'm brown.
Does he eat mild? He doesn't eat mild.
Do I look like I eat mild? No. I need my spice, okay? I need my spice. And so that was the first part of the tragedy. Second part of the tragedy was they no longer do shredded chicken.
Oh, what? When was that?
And I don't know if...
Different.
Oh, come on.
I don't care. I don't care. Sim is a simp. He's a simp for shredded chicken. I
am a simp for shredded chicken. I love their shredded chicken. But that also means that they got rid of their little shredded chicken like mini quesadillas. And so I had to do...
I was so mad about... They got rid of the little like the mini quesadilla, the other mini quesadilla. Was it steak? The mini steak quesadilla or like mini beef?
The beefy Frito?
No, like you know how like they have the dollar menu like.
Yes, the beefy.
Was it beef?
Yeah, they had the same. Yeah, it was the same version of that, but with shredded chicken, and they got rid of it.
They got rid of both.
Yeah, wow. Dude.
Wow,
it's so sad.
They're gonna bring it back like the McRib. It's just gonna be like the McRib again, but with tacos.
Dude.
Dude, I miss their nacho fries. Remember like the super seasoned like I think they were called nacho fries or whatever they were. I don't remember.
Nacho fries?
Yeah, they were nacho fries. Yeah, I think they're nacho fries. They were just
seasoned.
They were regular fries, but with extra steps, and those extra steps really mattered in that case.
They did.
They're really good.
They did. Because if you know me, I hate bland food. I hate bland. Yeah. Like even mac and cheese, I need to have like something like hot sauce on it or something, and not just plain mac. I can't do it. I can't. But yeah, so that was the most bullshit thing that happened to me this week. Which, if you can't tell, yes, I live in a first world country because that was the first That was the most bullshit thing that happened to me.
Big fact.
But yeah. So what about you guys?
Honestly, the most bullshit thing that happened to me was the pizza thing. I was just trying to get pizza. Okay.
That's the most bullshit thing that happened to me too. I had to literally go outside middle of the night, and I just had to push this dude's car.
It wasn't necessarily my fault, but it just happened to be that way. That's just the main thing. I'm sorry. I can't. Outside of that, I can't really think of anything else that really necessarily did happen. I mean, I guess I don't know. I honestly, the most bullshit thing happened was just the pizza. I was so torn up. Oh, I did try to order another pizza, and that one failed. They canceled the order on me, and then I call him back. The dude rolled up.
Dude, he keeps knocking on our door.
Awkward.
He like knocks on our door.
Yeah.
He would like ring the doorbell. He wouldn't leave. The dude wouldn't go away. And he had like put in the like instructions like go to the garage because that's like where Chris lives. And I'm like, dude,
Wait,
why are you coming to the house?
I'm a troll.
Chris lives in the garage?
I live
Correct.
in the garage.
He lives in the garage.
Come on, wait. Why don't we explain this real quick before people are so confused?
There's nothing to explain. There's this literally think garage, think garage attic. Boom.
Okay.
That's it.
That's not fair. 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 It's a 3-car garage that's separated from the house that has an apartment on top upstairs above the garage. That's a lot nicer.
Converted attic.
It wasn't converted. It was always made as an apartment. There is no attic.
It's like a 1-bedroom. Like you have your own bathroom. You got a little mini kitchen. You got like
a nice big ass living room, bro. I wish I could live up there.
You're looking at it right now.
I wish I could live up there.
I know. I'm not. Oh,
can I live with you?
For the sake of it, it's a good. No, no, you cannot.
All right.
No, we've been through that for a whole week, and that was too much right there. That was way too much.
Dude,
they put this man out of his room.
They don't kick me out.
They put this man out of his room to go and do some maintenance on a wall that I don't even think mattered at that point.
I think it was a floor. That was a floor. That was a floor.
Well, there's a cooling system, right? There was a leak, and they were having, and they were like trying to figure out where the leak was, and that's. Either way, they kicked you out. They were like, get out of your room. We don't care how much money you spent for this. Okay, we don't care that you have a 70-inch TV in there. Okay, go up
58 inches. 58 inches.
Flip.
You know, I was actually recently thinking about getting a bigger TV, but I decided against it.
No, dude. Where are you gonna put the TV?
Dude, I have so much room that my TV thing could fit like a 70-80-inch TV if I wanted to. But
why do you want 70-80-inch TV?
My TV is out of date, bro. It's like 5 years old.
So what? Like, are you getting any less resolution because it's out of date, or any less frame rate, or any less
like
anything?
less crisp.
You realize with a larger screen, you're getting less out of the higher resolution, especially because you're not at you're not at a further distance, right? So if it's the same distance, you're really just making the quality worse per area on your screen.
Well, it depends on the So the thing is, like each TV
depends on the frame rate of the TV.
No, it's not the frame rate. It's not the rate. It's not.
I do CMDA.
Okay, CMDA is literally a major.
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass. We don't care. Nobody cares about what CMDA is. Okay?
All right.
Don't even try that.
I don't even have anything to do with CMDA, so that's why.
All right. You wearing the shirt. You wearing the shirt, and don't nobody care. Okay? Period. Game over.
He just wants a big TV. He wants a big TV, and I don't know why. I just don't know why he wanted a bigger TV, bro.
And I want a bigger dick, but we can't all have what.
No, yikes. Yo. I don't know if she's gonna be seeing this, but all I gotta say is rest in peace. Rest in peace, Morgan.
Morgan?
yeah. Rest in peace.
Nah, she'll be fine. She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. She'll make it work. Gotta bring out old faithful.
This is horrible.
Oh man. Wow. Gross. Dang.
No.
Well.
Anyways.
We are coming up here on just past the hour, so
yeah,
actually, probably a little more than that.
Spot. Yeah.
Yeah. Should we wrap it up?
I've run out of memes. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think, Andrew? Good to wrap it up?
All good. All good. Got nothing else to say. Got nothing else.
All right. Well, hey, listen. If you're still listening at this point, which I don't know if many people are, but if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you. This is episode 1. So hopefully we're gonna try to do this. Probably we're gonna try for every week. But if we get busy and stuff, we'll do what we can. So yeah. This is the Low Expectations podcast with Chris, Andrew, and Sim. You can find it anywhere you listen to podcasts. So yeah, that's episode 1, week 1.